Is your God Jewish? I'll ask that question. Is your God Jewish? Is your God Jewish? Sorry? I will ask that question.
According to Christians, yes, but according to me, no.
Well done. See, it's very close to me now.
Did you say a couple of weeks ago on camera that there should be a Holocaust against Muslims?
Well, no, I advocate for mass deportation.
But there's some... Where are you going? I'm asking you a question. You said to the brother over there that there should be a Holocaust against Muslims.
Who's going to win?
No, you said Holocaust.
Or Iran?
Hey,
If you believe that, why aren't you being honest?
I support mass deportations of Muslims.
There's no compulsion in religion.
Why can't you just be
decide
honest?
Whose side you want to be on? Allah in the Quran.
Why are you scared just because there's cameras now?
Or the Iranians and their proxies.
Stick by
who
your
are
view.
fighting
You believe in God,
against
right?
this. You decide
believe in God,
whose
right?
side you're on.
You believe He's going to protect you.
I'm on God's side.
Then just be
And
honest.
we're strong enough
What do you
to
believe
create
about
the
Muslims?
universe And everything in it, I would be on his
Then
side.
why is it
not
that
on
off
the
camera you were saying
Commonwealth
Holocaust?
Government.
You did. I just want to see if you've got that.
Jews to be on God's side.
Remember me? Yeah.
All three holy books he
So you said it to him?
Jewish Torah.
But that's not what you said to him.
Quran. Sorry, Muslim Quran, Christian Gospel. They all
Well,
say
I think that
God
this is
sent
very
out loads
important,
of
right?
the
If
Jews,
someone claims
but they would be
or
banned
is
and
pushing
spread
for a
around the world.
Holocaust against
But we
Muslims,
come
I think
back
that's
one day.
very significant. Needs to be talked about
And it's
first, right?
happened Exactly as God prophesied in those three books. But the Iranians and Hezbollah.
So you've
and
admitted that you want a
Americans
Holocaust against
are
Muslims?
trying to go
Because this
against
this is a secondary issue.
Who's
I'm
gonna
just
win?
curious why you're not saying it now. You've said it to my cameraman before.
I never said that.
You
Be
did.
smart.
I've never said
On
it.
Judgment Day,
He's a reliable
you'll be
narrator.
judged by Allah,
He's a reliable
not by the
narrator.
Iranian government.
Well, you just have one
By
person
Allah.
there.
Yes.
And you're
Just
just
got
going
one
to
person here as well, right?
No, but
Got one person here as well.
other
That's
people,
not really an
I've
argument.
told
right?
other people I support the mass deportation to Muslims.
So what do you think about Muslims?
I think that Islamic
In the
values
Quran
are
it says,
incoherent with Judeo-Christian values.
We say the same thing,
You
but
also need to have peace.
Well, so name it. Well, so what are some differences between Christian values, Judeo-Christian values, and Islam values?
say
I mean,
yes.
you've got clear calls
But the
towards
Iranians
genocide
don't
in your
think
Bible,
so.
right?
Huh?
You've got clear calls towards genocide in the Bible,
The
right?
Define
Iranians are
genocide.
going against their
The
Quran.
mass extermination of a group of
There's
people.
only two countries in the world where women are
In Deuteronomy,
forced
right?
by
Talks about the
law
seven.
Yeah,
cover their
the
faces.
eradication of a people. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
But the
in your
Quran
Bible,
doesn't
right?
say by law.
What do you think about
The
that?
Quran says there's no
I
compulsion in
mean, listen.
religion.
The thing is that like obviously,
Only two countries have introduced
so like
compulsion
genocide, it
religion.
needs to be.
Iranian
First of all, there needs to be
government
evidence.
and the
Second of
Taliban
all,
in
there needs to be
Afghanistan.
context, and third of all, there needs to be
All
like
those
systematic.
countries, God
Right?
bless them.
When you talk about systematic,
If you
it's the
want to tell me
systematic
basic
form of
crime,
oppression,
you don't want
of
to,
annihilation,
you don't
of
have to.
eradication of a people. That's what genocide is.
And that's in the
If
Bible.
it's not systematic, then it's not a genocide.
No, that's not the definition of what genocide is.
So in
Doesn't have to be
Palestine, okay, let's
systematic.
go to Palestine, right? The IDF are targeting Hamas fighters.
1 second. Well, before you go to Palestine, where are you getting this thing that it has to be systematic?
The Holocaust was systematic.
I don't care if the Holocaust was systematic or not. I'm
What does
talking.
systematic mean? System. It means follow system.
Right, but what I'm saying is that you've got genocide scholars like Raz Siegel that don't say that it has to be systematic.
Yeah, but that's open to debate.
By who? Who you quoting?
Because systematic means that it's like a sort of like.
No, where you getting this criteria from is my question.
I've got my different sources.
Which source? Give me one.
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson is a source for the definition of genocide. Are you serious right now? Okay, what credibility does he have in the field of genocide studies?
Tucker Carlson is a well-regarded person.
What, in genocide studies?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
You give me a person.
I just did. Raz Siegel.
Going against God.
You gave me Tucker Carlson, bro.
In that
That's a
perspective,
madness.
God's God.
Tucker
God's
Carlson.
government.
I mean, I've got different
He's a
people.
journalist, not a genocide expert.
You are charged with.
There's not many people that are genocide. I'm just gonna lay that out. There's not many people that are genocide experts.
That doesn't matter. That's why I asked you, right? You quoted me Tucker Carlson.
there's not many people that are genocide experts.
But that doesn't make Tucker Carlson a genocide expert.
I'm not saying he is.
You did.
but okay, in my opinion, he is, yeah.
In the
I
West,
don't care
for
about
United Protest.
under what criteria.
Listen, the thing is that, listen, if no, let's say you're at a country, right?
Let's just move a bit
Hold
to
on,
the
hold
side, yeah? Can you move to the side? This guy's shouting on the left. We're not going to be able to hear you. Yeah.
I agree that if you have a country, right, and you have a certain people that do not integrate in your country and do not follow that restrictions, that if they don't want to get out of the country peacefully, then some extraordinary measures should be taken.
But before we get to the extraordinary measures, yeah, what do you mean by extraordinary pressures before we...
Like mass deportation.
Bro, can I get my Bible, please? Right.
Oh, you
So have
lock
you-
and loaded, you got the Bible.
No, but the 7 genocides, I want to give you the reference because you're trying to... I don't want to misquote it. I want you to see the context and you tell me if it's genocide or not. But you use the term...
It's the Old Testament, right?
Old Testament, yeah.
Yeah, but some of the stuff that says in the Old Testament, Jesus corrects some of it.
But Old Testament was revealed by
What
Jesus,
version
right?
of the Bible is that, by the way?
New King James Version.
KJV.
KJV, yeah. Okay, so look,
I use the Aramaic Bible. Just for
Okay,
reference, just
that's
for
fine,
reference.
that's
Some
fine.
of the stuff might be a bit different.
you can give me the proper context. So it says, when the Lord your God brings you into the land which you go to possess and has cast out many nations before you, the Hittites, the Girgashites, the Amorites, Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hivites.
By the way, the only person I know from there is Canaanites. That's the only group of people I know. I
Okay.
don't know the other ones.
Okay, you're gonna know, trust me. The Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than you, and when the Lord, your God, delivers them over you, and you shall conquer them and utterly destroy them, you shall make no covenant with them, no show mercy to them. So when it says, and utterly destroy them, yeah? What does that mean?
Wait, so that's in the context of what?
Right. But you're wiping out these groups of people, right?
Yeah.
Which is classified as genocide, even according to Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, that is a genocide, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about this?
What, so what?
Is this a
What,
moral
so
view?
is this everybody else? Or is this a certain group?
Seven nations, greater and mightier than you. Utterly destroy them. You make no covenant with them, no show mercy to them. For they will turn your sons away from following me, destroy their altars, cut down their wooden images, and burn their carved images with fire. So not only do you have to destroy them, vanquish them, you have to remove...
Yeah, but like, what is that? What? So Deuteronomy, right? That's Deuteronomy, but like, what's the wider context? If I may ask.
Yeah, the wider context is here.
Yeah, but
That's
I
why I
get
read
that,
it.
but like-
No, so it was, for they will turn your sons away from following me. So because they will, to use the Bible's words, will turn your sons away from following me, therefore you must vanquish them.
Hold on, but so okay, you're saying no covenant or anything.
Yeah, no covenant, nothing, destroy them. Do you agree with this verse?
Do I agree with this verse?
Yeah, do you think it's okay to do that?
Depends, but that's what's the context? You can't just say
I
like.
just gave you the context. You can give me the context. I'll give you the book. You find the context. So it starts here, Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1.
Let's go back a little bit. Let's go.
Yeah.
This version of the Bible, you know, it's not as like color coded as Uthman's is. Uthman's one is more color coded.
Okay, so does that mean you agree with the genocides?
I think this was commanded against the pharaohs.
I'm asking, is that okay? Do you agree with that?
The Pharisees. If it's against the Pharisees, I agree with it.
That's not what it says. I literally read the names out.
Yeah. Do I agree with that?
Do you agree with genociding communities?
If they have attacked you first, then yeah.
But they didn't.
Or if they seek to harm you, then yeah. Can we get a Christian in here? Hold on. Can we get you here? This is, you know, Deuteronomy. This is about the chosen people of God, and he's saying that's a very evidence of genocide. What's your thoughts on that? In Deuteronomy, there's a verse. Show in a verse.
Deuteronomy 7.
Can you tell me? Can you explain to me the context behind it?
This verse here.
Yeah. Obviously, I've only been Christian for 3 weeks, so I need him. He's been Christian for life.
That's fine.
I know, but like, obviously I'm new in it, so like.
That's fine. No problem.
I have met Muslims who love their Quran.
Oh, why is he shouting?
Okay. So what's the argument?
That do you agree with genociding people?
Do I agree with genocide?
Then I asked him.
Oh, does he agree?
He wanted the context.
What's the context?
So I gave him the Bible. He read it. So I think he asked you
Did you
for further
explain to me the
context.
context behind that, by the way? And what's your thoughts on the verse?
You'd have to read the chapter before and the one after.
Well, what is that about? You've read Deuteronomy, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what's it about?
Well, God has told them to go and uproot the land, isn't it? Yeah? To possess the land.
Which ones? Israelites.
Yeah, the Israelites. Yeah.
So Israelites were brought into slavery by the Egyptian pharaohs.
Says utterly destroy them, not the land, them.
Yeah?
So these seven,
That's said the Lord said to possess the land.
no, 7 nations, it says conquer them, utterly destroy them, show no mercy to them. Don't show mercy to land, right?
Yeah.
Don't destroy land. Here it's saying them.
Okay.
So
So
pronoun.
what's your point?
That this is
You're saying there's proof of genocide. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Oh, proof of genocide.
it's genocide, right?
All right.
It's genocide, right? According to any definition.
Well, you could call it that, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I haven't want to deny anything.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
Thank you. No, that's where we'd reached, and he wanted to get confirmation if it was or not.
Okay.
But the Pharisees literally brought the Israelites into slavery. And the Pharisees were threatening to invade the Israelites. So if somebody is
So I'm asking you, is that moral?
somebody is threatening, so what would do you think that's as a Christian, right? You believe in Old Testament and New Testament.
I do. I believe in both.
Right, but do you think that was just?
They did what God told them to do. Yeah?
Yeah, they did what God told them to do.
Yeah. Because God gave them the land. Yeah?
So can we talk about the Islamic point of view? So when Muhammad got kicked out of Mecca when he went to Medina, right? When he had a covenant. Okay, I'm going to say this one at least. At least Muhammad had a covenant with the pagan Arabs. Well, when the pagan Arabs broke the covenant, he ordered them to break all the statues, and for that land, Mansour is my witness. He said that Mansour told me on camera that this land is of pure monotheistic belief. Isn't that genocide? If I could spin the wheel.
I'm not here to defend Mansour's argument. I've made
You're
my
not here
own
to
point.
defend it. Muslims
I
are.
want to first talk about this, and then we can go to that once I know your position on this. Because if your position
That's
on
what God wills, and
One
that's what
second.
God wills.
But that's why I'm saying that if you agree on this, then
No,
I
no,
don't.
no.
One second. Then you can't really lay the finger on the Prophet, right? Because according to you, you can wipe out nations when they haven't really done anything to you yet.
If that's what God wills, that's what God wills. You agree with that? If that's what God wills, that's what God
Yes,
wills.
well, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
God is a just one.
Okay, so let me ask you another question here. 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 3, when it talks about the Amalekites, it talks about killing the babies. What have the
Yeah,
babies
but
done?
that's because they're worshipping the babies to Molech.
But what have the babies done?
That's because the Israelites strayed away from the message of God.
But did the babies stray away from the message of God?
No, but the Israelites strayed away from. He doesn't. He gets it. Yeah, but the Israelites strayed away from the message of God, so God punished the Israelites by banishing them from the land. Simple.
Right, so that's a punishment to the Israelites.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand is why kill the babies? Babies are
Because
innocent,
that's
right?
what they did.
But babies haven't done anything, bro. Don't
No,
just follow
not
the script.
babies. That's what Israelites did.
Did the
When the
babies do
Israelites,
anything?
hold on, brother. When the Israelites were sacrificing kids for Molech and other deities, God banished them from the land of Israel.
yeah.
So that's the punishment.
They were punished with sent into
You're not answering my question. The question is, why kill the babies?
Free will.
Free will to kill babies.
Yeah.
Do-
Everybody has free will.
So if you were alive at that time, would you kill the babies?
Would I kill the babies? No, I wouldn't.
So you'd
I
go
wouldn't
against the
stray
command
away
of
from the
God.
message of God.
But because God is telling the believers to kill their babies, right?
He didn't say that. Give me proof that God told him to kill the babies. God would never say that.
Okay, 1 Samuel 15 verse 3. Okay, look.
It's up to you, man.
So look. Now go and attack the Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and do not spare them, but kill both man and woman, infant and nursing child, ox, sheep, camel, and donkey.
Hey, I'm going to let him answer it first and then I'll answer it next.
No, you deal with it. This is your subject. If they want to talk to
No, but they brought the subject onto me.
Oh, is it? Okay.
What's your
you can
response?
answer it. I'll give them a subject
because-
afterwards
yeah.
that they can't answer. No
So you don't want to answer this?
I don't want to answer this because if God wills, that's what God wills.
No, but if you were alive at that time and God told you, because look,
You probably
now
would have
go
got
and
peer
attack.
pressured into doing that, but yeah.
No, but would you follow the?
I would follow the commandments that God laid out by Moses. No, I wouldn't know.
So you wouldn't
Hold on, I've got
obey
a
God.
question. Before this was
One second. So you wouldn't obey God, right?
I would obey God, yeah, because if that's what God wills, that's what God wills.
So you would kill the babies.
That's what God wills, that's what God wills.
Can you tell me you would kill babies?
If that's what God wills, that's what God wills, yeah.
It's mad. It's madness.
It's not that they're editing.
Don't really know what to say.
I don't know. I'm taking your word for it, and I'm not too sure.
I've watched him. He'll put an entire 3-hour conversation on
I have no idea who you are, and I don't know. I don't know.
I know you
I
have
can't
to
verify it. Yeah?
What's the point? What's the point? Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you right?
They don't cut out seconds.
That's fair enough. That's good for them, but I don't know that. So we'll wait.
What do you think about this verse of killing babies?
No, I can't. I'm not going to comment on that because I don't know the full context.
I'll show. You can read it.
No. I'm not going to read it now, bro. I'm not going to read it now. You know.
I wanted
I'm
to
not
give
in
you
a
that chance.
studying mood right now. Yeah.
But I'm not in the taking out of context mood, so I want to always give my interlocutor. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, look, here's the Bible. Do what you want.
I don't need to do anything. I can make you read.
Is that God establishing a people?
No, that's talking about killing babies.
Yeah.
There.
But he's establishing a people, isn't he? He brought them out of slavery
Yeah.
and he's establishing them.
I'm
And
telling
giving
them
them
to kill
land.
babies.
And he's giving them land.
But is it okay to kill babies? Is my question.
The Lord said to do something, you do it. It's
Or
the
kill
authority.
babies.
It's the authority, it's the authority.
Okay.
He said to do it. It's there, it's written.
Is it justice though to kill a baby?
Who is just up with God?
Is it ever
Who
just
is
to kill a
other than
baby?
God? If God says do something, who is more just than
But
God?
our argument is God would never say something like
And I'm
this
asking why?
because it's a baby. It's innocent.
But didn't he kill innocent people in the Quran? Isn't there innocent
Not
act-
baby.
But the innocent
There's
is innocent.
there's no command.
Innocent is innocent.
I'll
So
tell
you
you.
can't say, oh, but it's not a baby.
I'll tell
Innocent
you.
is innocent.
No, I'm talking about babies, yeah? Because a baby objectively, we can agree is innocent. Anyone else, you might think they're innocent, I might think they're not innocent, right? That's what's going on at the
What makes
moment
someone
around the
innocent?
world.
What makes someone innocent?
I'm sure we can at least agree a baby is
What
innocent.
makes someone innocent?
Of being a baby,
What make that? Not asking who. I say what makes.
not having your faculties in order.
Right. So there's other innocent people in the.
so
in
an
the Quran
insane
that are
person,
also
right?
Taken out as well by innocence.
So an insane person, right?
No, not an insane person.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
no, I'm just saying. What's innocence?
right.
You
So-
can't say innocence when there were innocent people in the Quran that were taken out by the command of Muhammad.
Who?
What, the young man that we said is going to grow up to destroy Islam. He was innocent.
No, he wasn't.
What did he do?
He was a highway robber.
What did he do? Where is that in the
You mean
Quran?
what? I just responded
Is that
to
in the
you.
Quran? Can
No,
you
it's
show me
not.
that?
It doesn't have to be in the
Is it in the
Quran.
Hadith?
Does the yes?
Show me.
It's in Qurtubi.
Can you show me?
What, the Arabic? Can you read
I
Arabic?
can't. You can. How is it in there? You can't get.
What do you mean, how is
So
it
show-
in there?
it's not in the Quran.
It's in Qurtubi.
Yeah, but it's not in the Quran.
It's
which is
not
your
in the
authority.
Quran.
Which
No,
is your
it's not.
authority. Oh, the Quran is not your authority.
Okay.
Oh,
What do you mean?
I thought the Quran was your authority.
Yeah, the Quran is the authority.
not in the Quran.
Did I say everything's written in the Quran?
No, I didn't say you
Did
said-
I
I
say
said-
everything's written
I'm
in the Quran?
asking
I'm
you,
playing your
the
game now.
innocent person,
Is everything
is he
written in
in
the
the
Bible?
Quran?
Is everything written in the Bible?
Yes.
Everything's written in the
everything that
Bible.
we teach-
Why have you got church fathers then?
No, every,
Why
we
have you got
teach,
ecumenical
every we
councils?
teach.
So everything's not in the Bible.
In the Bible, it says,
Oh.
let me finish. It says to call
see,
no man
this is-
father. That's what that they're doing something wrong.
The
But
ga-
it gives you
the
advice
game
about it.
is not helpful.
It's not a game. It
It
gives
is.
you advice about it.
No,
it says not
it is
call
a game.
no man father
Because
in the
we-
Bible. But yet, so you are calling. They call people father. It's not saying God acknowledges it. They're doing something that's wrong, and it's in the Bible to say
I'm
don't
gonna
do
let you
that.
finish.
Go ahead. Let me hear what you say.
Okay, so you've mentioned 2 points. You said, is it written in the Quran? I said no. But the Quran is authority for you.
What is written in the
That's-
Quran? What is
sorry,
not written
I
in the
let you finish, right?
Go on.
Yeah. About
think you're
the
twisting.
individual being killed. You said he's innocent. I told you in Qurtubi, and there are other narrations that say that he was not innocent. He was a highway robber, and one thing's for certain, he was definitely not a baby. Now, we don't say the Quran is the only revelation. We've never made the argument. The Quran is revelation, the Hadith is revelation. So both of them are taken together. The other thing that you said was, if it's not written in the Quran, therefore that's a non-argument. You've got ecumenical councils, you've got church fathers, you've got the Didache, you've got all sorts of things. And the third thing, remind me what was the third thing that you mentioned? Calling father, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we say, according to our view, it is conceivable that in the previous generations that it could have been permissible for them to call God Father, not ontologically, respectfully. We have no issue with that. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you was talking about.
Thank you for
priests.
listening, by the way.
You was talking about the priests. I'm saying they're wrong for calling him father. The word says, "While on earth, call no man father. Only God in heaven is your father."
Yeah,
so what they're
ontologically.
doing, what they're doing is incorrect. But it's in the Bible. But the guy you're talking about, the innocent young man, he's not mentioning. He's not mentioning his innocence. Is not mentioned in the Quran,
Doesn't have
which
to
is
be.
your main source.
It doesn't have to be.
So it's not the main. Which was written first?
It doesn't matter what was written first. Quran and Hadith, they are revelation. What comes first, what doesn't come first is besides the point. Because we can make the argument of Old Testament came first, therefore it overrides the New Testament. That would be illogical, right? Just because Old Testament came first doesn't mean it's authority over the New Testament,
No, but
correct?
it means it works together. It means it works
Exactly.
together. So,
There you go.
So
Same.
therefore,
Quran Hadith works together.